What's going on, guys? Hope you're having a good day. I tell you what, today I just have not had any energy. I've been so lethargic today. It's almost 2 o'clock and I for real haven't done anything. The commercials went good, and I was supposed to have a shoot today, and it, I believe, got pushed to tomorrow. I've got to double check, but it's crazy how, like, when life is stressful, I'm tying my shoes right now, by the way. When life is stressful, it really does wear on you. Like, I was physically and mentally just worn out from trying to finish this week strong and get everything worked out. And you know, I think in life that happens to a lot of people, and we never really catch a break, and before we know it, we are 10 years settled into a career that we don't love, and half the time it has nothing to do with the piece of paper we spent 4 years paying $50,000 to get. And I just think it's so important that we take a step back, and every now and then we don't start our day till 2, and we sleep, and we take a deep breath, and we reevaluate and refocus. You know, I was up around 7, but I've just been chilling today, just been listening to music. I really haven't done anything, and I think sometimes we need that in our lives, and let that serve as something that can rejuvenate us and re-energize us. You know, we're like batteries, and we do wear down, and we need to keep ourselves charged up. And sometimes you gotta put the phone down. You know, it runs out of juice. You gotta plug it up. You gotta put it down for a second. And I think we're like that. We get run down, and a lot of times we just keep grinding through with our head down, but we're not really going anywhere fast. I think it's important that we have a specific mission, specific goals, and we work towards those every day. And we're smart about how we work. You know, I was gonna say I could have gone to the gym this morning at 10. That's when, you know, I had my first meal around 8, and I was gonna go at 10. And I just wasn't feeling it. I just was not feeling it. So what did I do? I just chilled, just laid in bed, watched some YouTube videos. I just kind of relaxed. And then it was around 12, so I ate again. I said, well, I'll just have another pre-workout meal, and then in 2 hours I'll go. And now it's 2, and I feel better. I feel good. I feel focused and ready to go have a good workout. So anyways, just a straight tip for the day or for life or whatever. If you're ever feeling just worn out, now granted, there's times when you need to push, when you need to keep going, but if you just feel beat and you're not making any progress or any strides forward really, then maybe you need to just take a step back and try to change your perspective a bit. And you know, it does no good just to ram your head in the side of a door when you could take a step back and your head would slide right through the frame. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think life can be like that a lot of times. If we would just take a step back, we would see, oh, well, that makes so much sense, but I've just had my head down and I didn't see it. So anyways, we got chest today, and I didn't hit back yesterday, so I'm gonna do a few back exercises today. Hopefully the gym is like ghost town, 2 o'clock on a Thursday. Probably no one will be there, at least I hope not. But anyways, gonna hit some chest to start it off. It's, I guess, my dynamic push day, but I'm gonna be doing some bench press stuff and some back stuff, and I think that's it. Chest, back, do abs. I've been doing a lot of abs lately. I never see anyone training abs. It's like everybody wants abs, but like nobody ever trains them. Every now and then people will be doing like the Roman chair, like super sloppy, and I'm just like, you'll always see people doing curls, you'll always see people on the treadmill, but very few people are like training abs. I don't know. Anyways, so chest, back, abs, triceps, side delts, maybe. We'll see. We're just gonna go in, have a good time, have a good workout, and like I said, it's my dynamic day, so not pushing anything heavy, not maxing, you know, just going in there and having fun, moving some weight around, just training.
I'm a ghost when I walk in, Holy Spirit when I walk out. You want that fame, you can have that fame. Disappearing when the lights out. Chasing money got me feeling funny. Who we just want that real shit. Who all these pictures on the internet. Who burn them up like a cigarette. Who we just want that real shit. Who we just want that real. Who now you just a memory. Who sipping on my Tennessee.
Alright guys, done with the bench. Only did 3 sets today. It's kind of my dynamic, but I'm gonna choose this a little deload. I train chest, but it's not near as serious as my max effort. It's like a recovery day, if you will, but I still want to get those reps in. Anyways, usually I would hit that on Wednesday, which was yesterday. Today's Thursday. Didn't. So I'm gonna be not supersetting, but alternating exercises from chest to back. So I'm gonna be training both today. So I just did my bench press, and I'm going into a supported T-bar row. After that, I'll go into another chest movement. After that, go into another back. And I'll either do 3 total working sets for chest and back, or 2 total working sets for chest and back, and then 1 for triceps and 1 for side delts. But we'll see. Right now I'm gonna warm up, and then I'll record my working sets.
Want that feeling when you can't breathe? I let the color rest, so I let it bleed. Something pretty about the pain, so real. It's like a game to me. It's like a game to me. Ooh, we just want that real shit. Ooh, we just want that real. Ooh, now you just a memory. Ooh, sipping on my Tennessee.
Alright, on to my second chest movement. And I haven't done this in, I can't tell you how long, but it's a decline, neutral grip, dumbbell press. I'm doing this for 2 reasons. 1, my front delts are still extremely sore from my max effort earlier in the week, and they need rest. 2, I want to press. So, how do you press and minimize your front delt work? Well, you can do a decline neutral grip, and I hardly feel any stretch, strain, or activation in my front delts. It's pretty much all because of the angle and the mechanics of the movement. It's pretty much all on my chest and triceps. So it's going to allow me to continue pressing without taxing these front delts. Alright, the second back exercise is going to be a single arm dumbbell row. Now, this gym goes up to 130s, which I've done before. I don't know if I recorded it or not, but yeah, it's such an aggressive pull when I move to that heavier weight. Had a belt, you know, very aggressive, whereas today's workout is more focused on control. So the weights that I'm using aren't going to be, you know, on the heavier end. I'll probably stay with something between 75 and 90 pounds as far as the dumbbell goes. But I want to really control the rep and really contract my lats, my back. Think about the muscles I'm working instead of just an aggressive pull. Alright guys, 2 and 2, chest and back, done. Now moving on to an actual superset, which is going to be some body weight work. I'm going to do probably 10 dips, 10 pull-ups, 10, 10, 10, 10. So 3 sets, 30 total reps, back to back. May do 4 sets, but probably 3. Again, want to rest these as much as possible. But because pull-up bars over there, dip bars over here, it's kind of crowded, I'm not going to film it. But I'm telling you, that's what I'm about to do. I'll see you guys afterwards. What's good? So, I did 3 sets, by the way. My last exercise for triceps, or should I say my first exercise for triceps, I'm sorry, is going to be a floor press. All the racks are taken, and I saw this rack right here that I'll show you in a second, and I thought, I might could work with that. So I challenge you, if you're having a chill day in the gym, or you're headed to the gym later, or whatever the case might be, and you see something that's maybe designed for something else, but you think safely you could create it into something else or use it for whatever you're training that day, try it out safely.
Even when castles have flown to the wind, I know they talk about us now and then, saying we were the champions. When we are home, when we're the champions. When we are home, when sipping on my Tennessee.
Alright, end of the workout. It's gonna be my last little superset before I get into abs. Doing lateral raises supersetted with dumbbell alternating curls. Going pretty slow on everything, keeping the weight super light. Again, it's really an active recovery workout. It's still been good, the intensity's still been on point, but I'm not pushing maximum weight. So I'm not gonna wear myself out for my max effort days. What's going on, guys? Home now. Feeling good. Just had a really solid workout. And yeah, it was a dynamic day, technically, even though it really wasn't. It was chest, it was back, it was shoulders, it was triceps, it was biceps. It was kind of like an upper body day. Tomorrow technically scheduled for a dynamic leg day. It's not going to really be dynamic. Again, it's just going to be controlled reps with a lighter weight. And then Saturday, I'm supposed to have a max effort deadlift day. We'll see how I'm feeling. But I think even Saturday, it's not going to be max effort. I just want to deadlift again. I haven't deadlifted in weeks. So I just want to deadlift again. And as a matter of fact, it won't be a max effort. This entire week, I've pretty much lightened the load and kept my reps a bit more moderate than usual, opposed to lower. I've kept them, you know, not high by any means, but I don't know, 5 to 12 on just about everything. So it's felt good. It's felt good when you train heavy. When I train heavy for so long, it really beats me up. And when I'm trying to, you know, work 100 hours a week outside of the gym, like it's a lot. It really is. And when you get a little behind on sleep, it adds up. And it doesn't do it in a day or a week, but after a few months, your body just like, hey, we gotta chill for a second. So anyways, I would encourage you to try that if you are just strength training at the moment, and you are just kind of feeling beat up and you haven't felt really fresh in a while. Lighten the weight. Just go in there and get reps in opposed to weight, because reps, even with a lighter weight, is going to give you some volume that you need. So that's what I'm doing. And not only does it feel good to be getting some volume, but I feel like it's helping me recover. It's just making me feel better again. Like I said, just constantly hitting basically max effort, constantly maxing, was just too much. And everybody that I listen to and everything that I read is saying, like, training is training. You shouldn't always be testing in your training. And about, I don't know, maybe 8 weeks ago, I said, you know, I want to switch into strength training again. I want to get back into, you know, lifting heavy like I did when I was younger. Because for the longest, I kind of did bodybuilding style training. So I said, I just want to get stronger. So I was basically, like, every week, you guys saw, I was practically maxing, and aka testing. And that's not what training necessarily is for. You know, there's a reason that you practice during the week, and then you have your game. You don't have games every single day of the week. And I think training is the same way. Like, you don't constantly, you shouldn't be testing. So I'm going to quit testing. I'm going to set that ego aside, which I thought I was. I never tried to do any more than what I could do, which I always thought that was ego. I thought ego was, well, this guy's doing, you know, 3 plates, I want to do 3 1/4. I thought that was ego. But ego can even be just feeling like you need to test yourself all the time, and you don't. So I know I've said that for like 4 minutes now, but I really want you to understand that you don't need to be testing every time you go to the gym, because it may be cool this week, it may be cool next week, but it's going to add up and it's going to come to a halt, and hopefully not a sudden halt, aka an injury, because that is a major setback, you know. So I'm all about training hard, but we gotta train smart too. And it does no good to train like a beast for 3 months and then get injured and take another 3 months to get back to training like a beast. I mean, that doesn't do anything for you. You would be much better off training slightly under beast mode for 6 months straight, if that makes sense, if you can grasp that concept. So it's a marathon, not a sprint. And I promise, like, you may be feeling awesome now, but it will add up and it will catch you. And it caught me. I've been training, I mean, consistent since I was 12. I'm 23 now, and it's just been a while since I've power lifted, if you will. And it caught up and tweaked my hamstring, and it set me back. So now coming back into it, I understand, like, chill, dude. You don't need to constantly be maxing and like you don't have to do that. You don't have to work up to a heavy single and then work off a percentage. Like, that's good. It works awesome for some people, but for me, it just broke me down. It broke me down. So anyways, that's all I have to say about that. Back to my workout. It was phenomenal. I feel so good. Like, I feel like I worked out, but I don't feel like my arms are just hanging by a thread and like things are torn. I just feel like I had a good workout now. If I have good nutrition and good sleep, I will be better tomorrow. And that's training. That's so important to do that. So let's build. Let's not, you know, constantly test. Let's train. Anyways, 7 minutes in, and that's basically all I've said. But that's okay, because it's an important note, and I'll never have to say it again in future videos if you remember it. So please do. And in the words of Bradley Martin, let's get better together. I think that's all I have today. I have to make some chicken, and I have to make some rice. That's what I'm having for dinner. And I enjoy it. I don't need to fit crazy stuff into my macros. I don't track. Sounded like someone was at the door. But I don't think they were. Anyways, real quick, I'm gonna let you guys go. So late night, I'll be watching YouTube videos, like just chilling, and there's like, you know, the ads or the commercials that come on before the video. There's this one right now called like The Visit. I don't know if you've seen it or not, but it's like these kids go visit their like Nana and Pawpaw. That's what I had, or like their grandparents, and their grandparents turn out to be like super crazy, and it's like a scary movie. Every time I have to turn the volume down on my speakers, cause like I'm sitting here alone chilling, and like sometimes I freak myself out. I've seen too many scary movies, but I'll be just like ready to watch a new video, and then it'll be like a scary preview, and I'll like jump, and I'll turn the volume down so fast, and then like look at my phone, like be glancing up, like, and then when it's off, of course I turn the volume back up. But I hate those scary previews, especially when you can't skip them. I'm just like, oh my goodness, the next 30 seconds, like I can't hear this. It's crazy too, like scary movies, if you take away the sound, they're not scary. Like, you can tolerate it, but the sound makes it just so crazy. Anyways, I hope you've had a wonderful day. I really do that. I say that, I mean, I really do wish that. I say that in just about every single video, but it's true. I really do mean it. Don't know why anyone would wish you a bad day, but I still like to say it. So, hope you're having a good day. I don't have anything else to say. So thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it. Hope you learned some things in this video. Hope you saw the way I trained, because I missed back earlier in the week. So I just threw it on this workout. Did some supersetting, just trained. So remember to train, not always test. Remember to stay hungry, stay humble, and remember to turn down the volume for those scary YouTube previews late night. That is all I have for today. God bless you.